Years of peace can make even the sharpest blades dull. For Arka and Keria, former warriors who had traded their weapons for a quiet life, this truth was about to be brutally revisited. They had built a sanctuary, a life of tranquility with their young daughter. But when their daughter was captured by Darth Arcadia, a clone of Arka, they set out to rescue her. He was a mirror image of Arka, but twisted by darkness. Wielding a crimson lightsaber that pulsed with malevolence, the three began the duel. Arka ignited his familiar green blade, and Keria summoned her twin laser swords. The clash was immediate, a storm of light and sound. But time had eroded their combat instincts. The years spent in peace had softened their edges, and they were no match for Arcadia's relentless, hate-fueled assault. They were overwhelmed, their defeat swift and decisive. Arka awoke to the cold hum of a containment field. He was trapped in a cell, the door a shimmering barrier impenetrable to his lightsaber. A cruel, overconfident gesture by his captor left his own green saber, Keria's twin blades, and little Carolyn's small blue saber lying just inside his cell, tantalizingly close yet useless. Then, a sound cuts through the sterile silence of the prisoner's scream of pure agony. It was Keria. A primal rage, cold and dark, flooded Arka's veins. He reached out, not to the calm, disciplined force he knew, but to the raw, untamed power of the dark side. The energy surged through him, a torrent of fury. The lightsaber-proof door flickered and died. He was free. He grabbed the lightsabers and blades and followed the echoes of his wife's pain, his heart a cold stone in his chest. He found Carolyn first, huddled and terrified. He swept her into a desperate embrace, a brief moment of relief in the chaos. "Daddy, where's Mummy?" she whimpered, her voice trembling. Just then, another scream, closer this time, pierced the air. Without a second thought, Carolyn pulled away and ran towards the sound, her love for her mother overriding her fear. Darth Arcadia stood over Keria, his victory soured by the sudden power outage of Arka's cell. He was stunned by their escape, but his shock quickly turned to amusement as elite guards swarmed into the chamber, surrounding the fractured family. Arka ignited his green saber, positioning himself in front of Carolyn, a desperate shield against the closing circle of enemies. He fought with a ferocity born of desperation, but he was outnumbered, his every block and parry barely holding back the tide. Seeing her family in peril, a new strength surged within Keria. She reached out with the Force, shattering the restraints that held her. Her twin blades flew into her hands, igniting with a sharp snap hit. She leaped to her daughter's side, a whirlwind of light and fury, a protective mother defending her child. But even together, they were being pushed back, cornered against a cold metallic wall. The situation was hopeless. It was then that Carolyn, seeing her parents about to be overwhelmed, let out a scream. But this was no ordinary cry of a frightened child. It was a sonic boom of pure, untamed Force energy. The wave of power slammed into the guards, sending them flying backward, their armor clattering against the far walls. Darth Arcadia stared, not with anger, but with awe. "Such power," he breathed, a greedy smile spreading across his face. "Join me, little one. Leave these weaklings. I will complete your training, and together we can rule." But Caroline just glared at him, her tiny blue lightsaber igniting in her small hand. Her answer was a defiant no. "I love my mummy and daddy." Her refusal broke the spell. With a roar, Arca charged, his grief and rage now focused into a single point of purpose. He met Darth Arcadia in a final, cataclysmic duel. Green clashed against red, a battle not just of two men, but of two destinies. This time, Arca was not fighting for a forgotten cause or a distant ideal. He was fighting for his family, and that made all the difference. With a final, decisive strike, Arca defeated his dark reflection. The crimson blade clattered to the floor, and Darth Arcadia fell. News of the Dark Lord's defeat spread through the galaxy, reaching the ears of the Jedi Council, a ripple of hope in a time of growing darkness. But for Arca, the grand politics of the galaxy no longer mattered. Back on their lush green homeworld, under the shade of ancient trees, Arca sat with cats. He finally told her the story of their past, of why he and Keria had chosen this quiet life, a life they had fought so hard to reclaim. Peace returned, deeper and more cherished than before. Soon, their family grew with the birth of another daughter. 4 years passed in a blur of domestic bliss. One sunny afternoon, a teenage Caroline trained with her father, who barely looks any older thanks to his half-alien heritage. Their lightsabers moving in a graceful, practiced dance. Nearby, Keria laughed, playing with their youngest daughter, her giggles like wind chimes in the gentle breeze. The fight was over. The family was whole. They were finally, truly home. This is only one possibility of many. Sadly, we know how the story unfolded in the original timeline, but these dives into alternatives are fun to do and to explore. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. It's been a blast exploring this alternative path with you all.